So should you invest in Tampa or St. Pete? Well, the answer to that comes down to who you want to target as your preferred guests for the short term or tenants for the long term. After all, Florida is one of the most friendliest states for Airbnb rentals, as the local governments are banned from passing laws to prohibit short-term rentals. So let's break this down and go over the major differences and similarities that you can expect if you're on the fence on where you want to buy your next investment property. So stay tuned. I'm Chris Johnson, your Tampa Bay Realtor, and if you're new to our channel and you want to like this video and subscribe for all things Tampa Bay real estate and community. Our information is going to be below, so if you're thinking about moving to the area, give us a call or send us an email and we'd love to help you. So jumping right in, there's so much to love about the Tampa Bay area. Many folks have their own reasons on why they choose to live on which side of the bay, so being either the St. Petersburg area or the Tampa area. Now, as far as investors are concerned, everyone has their own strategy, whether it's long-term, short-term, or pad split, which I'm going to break down in a future video, and you're going to want to make sure you check that one out. So let's start with Tampa and go over what makes Tampa appealing and what you can expect as far as attractions and potential guests. Now, in general, you're going to find that Tampa will be slightly more affordable as far as home prices are concerned compared to the St. Petersburg area. Now, some of the popular tourist attractions in the Tampa area are going to be the Florida Aquarium, the Tampa Museum of Art, Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay History Center, the Zoo Tampa at Lowry Park. You've got Hillsborough River State Park and Adventure Island. Also in the Tampa area is you're going to find the University of South Florida, which is going to be located right in just north of downtown, where there's going to be many sporting events going on, tons of school functions, and you can't forget Parents Week, where there's going to be many people that are going to flock to the area who are going to be seeking short-term rentals as well. Now, sticking to sporting events, Tampa is home to 3 professional sports teams, but interestingly enough, the Tampa Bay Rays is actually located in St. Pete. So for this, I'm going to leave them out and just include the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, which is the professional football team that plays in the NFL, which draws tourists from all over the country. And you're also going to have the Tampa Bay Lightning professional hockey team, which draws huge crowds as well when visiting teams come into the Tampa Bay area to enjoy the game. Not only do the 2 stadiums host their respective sporting teams, but they also draw many large music concerts and festivals which bring large crowds from all over the state and country. Another attraction is going to be Ybor City. Now, this is going to be a main attraction for the tourists that are coming into Tampa. So in fact, Ybor City is the only neighborhood on Florida's west coast to be designated a National Historic Landmark District. Now, it was founded by Vicente Martinez Ybor. The district has enjoyed a rich and diverse culture for more than a century. And as you stroll through this beautiful neighborhood, you're going to see a plethora of rich architectural history with roots to numerous immigrant countries that make Ybor City a cultural melting pot. So from the smell of fresh roasted coffee in the morning to a preponderance of hand-rolled signature cigar aromas, Ybor City is truly an amazing district and has become a very popular destination for tourists and residents alike. Ybor City also hosts many restaurants, mouth-watering menu of dining options, so you're sure to come back for many more and try different types of classic dining eclectic eateries. There's also new flavor to savor and another favorite dish to be discovered. So you'll fill up on all that Ybor City has to offer, no matter what you're looking for. The nightlife here is also a popular attraction for tourists who want to experience many of the bar scene that head to this area does offer. Now, with all of that said, you can expect to get quite a diverse group of guests who are looking to book short-term in the Tampa area. Now, one other popular way short-term rental investors are making great profits is taking advantage of travel nurses and corporate workers who may be here a month or longer at a time. Now, many of the investors are not too keen on renting to folks who may be coming for the party scene or want to cater to more of these 2 groups. So Tampa is home to many hospitals from Tampa General, Advent, USF Health, University of South Florida, and HCA, and this is just naming the bigger ones. So you can find these hospitals located in the Carrollwood area, which is a quiet suburb of Tampa, all the way to the downtown area and also creeping into the South Tampa area as well. Daily rates in Tampa vary, but on the average, you will most likely see a rate of around $130 a night all the way up to $400 a night, depending on where you plan to invest in. Obviously, these higher rates are going to be the 2 to 3 plus bedroom homes that are located near the downtown areas in South Tampa, and the average rentals will be more spread out between the West Tampa areas and going all the way up to the North Tampa areas as well. Now, just a short 30-minute drive across the bay is you're going to find St. Pete. Now, the vibe and the feel of St. Pete is drastically different and can be seen and felt as soon as you enter the downtown and surrounding areas. Now, St. Petersburg has a very laid-back, dog-friendly, beachy, trendy restaurants type of feel. Not saying Tampa isn't any of those, because Tampa also has a great laid-back feel, but when you enter St. Pete, things just feel a little bit different and you almost feel like you're always on vacation. Now, of course, the number one thing most people are going to think of when it comes to St. Pete is the Gulf beaches, and boy, are there several of them. These Gulf beaches are some of the top beaches in the nation, and there is no wonder why so many tourists are flocking to this area. You really have to say this is the number one reason why investors are buying in St. Pete, as our Gulf beaches see from Clearwater all the way down to St. Pete saw over 14.9 million visitors in 2022 alone. Outside of the beaches, many of the top attractions are going to be the Salvador Dali Museum. You also have the Sunken Gardens, which is a historic botanical setting with wildlife. You have the St. Pete Pier with 2 restaurants and a rooftop bar and many activities going on a daily and nightly basis. You have dolphin cruises in the Clearwater area, John's Pass at Madeira Beach, which hosts many shops and restaurants. You have Clearwater Aquarium, and this is just touching the surface. Now, the Grand Central District and downtown of St. Pete is home to many hip restaurants, bars, coffee shops, dog bars, local vintage boutiques, you name it. On any given day, if you drive or walk down Central Avenue and 5th Avenue in the St. Petersburg area, you're going to catch folks sitting outside, soaking up the sun, and just having fun. Now, speaking of that, St. Pete is known to have over 360 days of sunshine a year, which is also another great draw. So investors here are either going to cater to those who are looking to be a short drive or even a walk to the beach or close to the downtown scene, which does include the Tampa Bay Rays professional baseball team as well. Now, this area where the professional baseball stadium is also hosts many local festivals throughout the year as well. So you'll have margarita festivals, taco festivals, any festival that you can think of are going to be hosted right in the St. Pete area. So if you're looking for more of a beach theme or a fun weekend for friends and families to get away, then St. Pete might be the option for you. Now, overall, the Tampa Bay area as a whole saw record-breaking numbers in short-term rental bookings and tourist spending. The demand is steady and it is here to stay, as Tampa Bay is one of the hottest markets in the country. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure to give it a like and also subscribe to our channel as we post weekly videos. Also, we are the local expert real estate team here in the area, and if you're looking to make a move, our information is going to be below, so be sure to send us an email, shoot us a text, and catch us next time for a new video.